mission that brought all these beautiful people here today to celebrate together, to unify, to sing words of praises, words of love, permission. We ask permission to our ancestors, our mothers, our sisters, and our brothers. Truly, you have to learn. If they have not seen suffering, we sing to those who have experienced death. We are living. Because of them we live. Our mothers and fathers, 124,000 prophets to every nation, to every people, across the oceans. The world must survive. Unity can't get in. The world, we ask permission for blessings for those who are feeling sorry, to be grateful. For those who are feeling sick, to be healthy. For those who are feeling poor, to be enriched. For those who are feeling powerless, to be powerful. For those who are feeling powerful, to be humble. Yes, my people, the world did not start today. The world will not end today. To those who have come before us, please join me. Libation. Libation. Libation to Curare.
Got a pair of jeans for $9. Where'd you get the jacket? That's HNBO. I'm cheap all the way.
Culturals and good literary poetry. So it's about time to change the show. Change the direction of the show now. So I wrote, this is about, I woke up again and I took a look at my apartment. And this is about my apartment. This is called Everything Ends Up at My Place. Stuff just keeps on ending up at my place, piling up, taking up valuable space, making hills and valleys in my apartment. Antiquities, collector's items, brass doorknobs, all kinds of treasures and junk. Late at night, there'll be a thud or a bang against my door, waking me up from a glorious sex dream. With my heart on, I rush to the door, open it, and bags of junk will fall at my feet. These inanimate objects will communicate to me. They have their own secret language where not a word is spoken. Desire shoots straight into my mind. Their voices whisper to me in my brain. You know you want me. You have to have me. Take me home now. They know how to work me over but good. I'll be walking down the street, minding my own business, and then I'll look at a store window. I'll feel lightheaded at first. And then, pow! The order comes like a power punch to the gut. Come over here right now! I'll be commanded in the store by thousands and thousands of voices calling to me, saying the same lines, until all I hear is a loud repetition echo. You want me? No. You want me? You want me? No. You want me? No. No. You want me? No. You want me? It's enough to drive a man insane. Oh, Golden Age comic books, Captain Marvel, Dr. Midnight, Superman, I swear I see these superheroes at early dawn zooming back and forth through my apartment. I scream out, I won't have it anymore! I'm taking back my place. I start on one corner of the room, picking up a pile of junk ready to dump it in the trash. Suddenly, I trip over old wrestling magazines. I fall down upon old yellow girly books covered with cum stains. I creep over old TV guides with "I Love Lucy, Leave It to Beaver" on their covers. It's not fair, I mutter. Then an avalanche of collector's items almost crushes me. I crawl away among the dust of visions, fragments of dreams I once had, lost films never to receive an Oscar. Feeling repressed frustrations, forgotten painful memories, neglected decisions that I failed to make. There are some items you can't give away to Goodwill stores. The morning sunlight finds us. The bright rays linger on my stuff. All the visions and bad feelings leave me. No, my apartment is not the top of the Twilight Zone's intergalactic garbage dump, nor is it a decision point between heaven and hell. No, it's nothing like that. It's just an overcrowded, cluttered Queens apartment. And as usual, there's a lot of stuff to sort out. I guess, let me see. This is a long thing. I don't want to read a long thing. Should I read about the post office? I read about the post office. I'll just let you know what the post office is like. This is a little prosy piece about the post office. This is called Postal Business. Nothing much seemed to have changed inside the JF building, which in the old glory days was called the General Post Office. It's one of two major postal distribution centers in New York City. 70% of New York City's mail is processed there. You might have walked by it the last time you were on 34th Street and 8th Avenue. It's a massive building that takes up the whole block. When I worked there years ago as a sub, I nicknamed it the concentration camp. I worked 10-hour shifts 6 nights a week from midnight to 10:30 a.m. the following day. I was on the schedule for 2 years straight until I became a regular. That's what happens to a poor man's son when he's not college material. People tell me my life could have been a lot better. I say humbug to that. I paid my dues and now I take it easy at my current assignment in the garment district. I have a nice desk job with regular hours and weekends off. No complaints here. But it was only the luck of the draw that I got a good station with easy hours and kindly supervisors. I found myself once again deep in the bowels of the concentration camp. The stale air and absence of sunlight still amplified the external hum from the various postal machines and heightened the sensation of chaos on the work floor. This time, thanks to a higher power, I was only here to visit. I was looking for the Postal Creative Sponsorship Program Office, a legendary mystical place, so much so that most postal workers doubted its existence. After receiving a letter from the program office, I got this fool notion in my head that the post office should pay me to write and perform my notorious rants where I viciously expose its bad working conditions, low morale, ball-buster supervisors, and forced association with criminally insane postal workers. The official-looking letter had a grant application enclosed. Apparently, it had already heard about me. The letter stated that they were looking for people talented in arts, graphics, and writings to help work on revamping their advertising campaign known as We Deliver. The letter elaborated that since the price of stamps had increased, We Deliver should emphasize how vital and great the post office is, the speed and accuracy which it handles an incredibly large volume of mail, and of course what a sweet deal the American public is still getting compared to other post offices throughout the world. After reading this line of bull, I finally got to the part where I said where I would be personally interviewed. The letter had claimed they were stationed at the JF building, but cleverly omitted the room number. I shook my head at this typical post office slip-up because I knew the JF was a maze-like city unto itself. I realized if I had to find their office, I would need more than just luck. I couldn't be stopped, though. Not once I got this idea in my stubborn head to apply. I entered the imposing building and immediately lost my way in the labyrinth of distribution cases, paper racks, face-up tables, conveyor belts, parcel post lines, and chicken crates. On my endless travels, I ran into a few 24Bs, otherwise known as acting supervisors, the ones who always seem to know less than the rank-and-file workers. How these dummies reached their elevated status is one of the many mysteries of the post office. At one point, I stopped a guy who was a splitting image of Albert Einstein. Despite his intelligent look, I could tell by the glassy look in his eyes that he was no genius. Hey, mister, I said, do you know where I could find the Postal Creative Sponsorship Department? Oh, he said slowly, after giving a great deal of thought to the matter. You want the PSCPO, that's between the AFCS and MPLSM offices, which are near the OCR machines. Yeah, I said, where's all that? He thought for a few minutes more. It used to be on the second floor, but they just moved. And I have no idea where they relocated. Do you know what time it is? I looked him straight in the eye and I replied, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. AM or PM, he asked. When I told him it was PM daytime, he said, good, 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 I can still make it to OTB. And then he walked away. Now, being the hard-headed fella that I am, I decided I would continue to search. I burned up some more shoe leather, but didn't appear to be any closer to my goal. I was about to give up when I ran into Mean Gene Rossman, the B.O. man himself. Mean Gene resembled Buddy Hackett with a black wig rotting away on his bald head and the body odor of a dead rat that had been stuck in a hole for a few days. But Mean Gene knew things. He was considered a guru in the JF building, bad stink and all. He knew the cosmic secrets of the inner workings of the post office. I followed my hunch that Mean Gene had the knowledge, but first we had to go through one of his routines. Hey, HUBERMAN, he asked me in a childlike voice, can you lend me $10? I noticed a little drool going down his fat lips. Don't have it that way, Mean Gene, I said. All right. He said, what about $5 then? Mean Gene, I said, I like the good life too much. All I could spare is 50 cents. By the way, where's the Postal Creative Sponsorship Department? I tried to slip that in. $2, he said firmly, now that he knew that I needed information. I knew better than to play games with him at this point, and besides, his funk was starting to get to me. My poor deviated septum. Here you go, Mean Gene, I said, handing him $2. Plus coffee money, he quickly added. I went back into my pocket and produced 2 quarters. Coffee is 55 cents now, HUBERMAN, he said. That's all I have, Mean Gene. He cut me off. 8th floor on the right side near the OCR machines. But HUBERMAN, forget about it. They got flooded with too many applications. They're not seeing people anymore. How do you know that, I asked, trying not to breathe in any of his foul odor. Oh, because they just transferred me into their department. And then he let out a tremendous loud fart and began to giggle like a swollen, demented cretin. But I knew better. Mean Gene was a true postal shaman. I could bet my life on whatever he told me. Without hesitation, I tore my application into little scraps of paper and tossed them into the trash can. I left the premises happy. I had escaped without wasting too much time on my quest to locate the PCSPO department. I guess for now, I will continue my target practice on the post office for free. Thanks, everybody.
Well, I thank everybody for coming out tonight. We have a nice crowd. Okay. Ready? He forgot his hammer. Okay. I have to show off my new tattoos, so I'm going to take this off.
Close up.
Oh my God! Repeat that.
Oh my God.
dummy on a CD called White Light, White Heat, White Trash is staring up at me from his haphazard place on the black lacquered nightstand. My lover is on the bed, stuffed animals arrayed around his head. He is face down and bound for extreme pleasure. The chain he wears has got a lock, and the lock says, my name, Rage, my name, Rage, my name, Rage. On the lock that closes the circle of the chain around my lover's neck on the bed, face down and bound. The dummy stares at me, a black cat sits on the stone wall. Green-eyed slits are watching as I raise my arm in my short skirt swinging as I raise a whip. A black cat with long hair and green eyes is watching me. Green light, red heat, black red. Green light, red heat, black red. Red light, blue heat, green mass is being celebrated here. I growl with a voice I have borrowed from the cat who stares at me along with Howdy Doody. The rope is loose, this will never do. You might escape while I am killing you, while I am killing you with rapture. I am pretty vacant like the song says, and to color myself in with pink flesh I must reach down beneath the surface of this unfamiliar room. I must extend down below this plane, dip my hand into the scary nights of childhood. I must dig into the time when women bled into the earth to find myself, to dredge it up and slam it down upon your back. Cutting you with lashes of ecstatic tenderness, covering your body with sweet flowers so you can lie to me more effectively about the day and even more about the night. I am the night, blacker than any demon ever conceived to this edge of the blade. I was consumed all by a geek who did not bother with just my head. When you became comatose with my electricity that was buzzing all around the circle in which you found yourself sitting dead center. Together we became an hermaphrodite, all in our minds. It was all in our minds. It was all in our minds. It was all in our minds. I was the man-hand. You were the woman. And I am night, darker than any deserted sky. Walk into me, and we become infinite. Black light, green heat, red mass. Black light, green heat, red mass. Gold light, blue heat, white mass. those who wish to follow, but will never disclose its mysterious destination. Life, where once was silence, no longer conducted with strangers on top of cold stone crypts in the graveyard. It is now a spirited dance with the vital creatures pumping warm their blood against me. No longer consists of barren liaisons in the lonely stairwells of old storage warehouses. Is now a vivacious tryst in a kitchen chair, reflected in the window proudly for everyone to enjoy. No, it's no longer empty, drunken minutes wasted on the diseased bathroom floors of neighborhood gin mills, but on the bed with human lovers. In the movie theaters of Manhattan, I bite your hand and then feed you, and you bite my fingers. We bite the hand that feeds us, and I feel it now. Life, more vivid than yesterday's fondest dreams of death. We are not hiding in the back row. It is dark here because I am night, and I bring its curtains with me everywhere. There is more romance in the darkness. There is delightful concealment in the darkness. Darkness brings equality and fantastical imagining. In the shadows, we can masquerade as anyone. I have a purple riding crop, a braided leather whip. I have a rope and silver tape in the nightstand. I will wrap this gear around you to hold your fragile body for my arms love, as all bodies are mortal and can slip away without warning. To hold you here, I will chain you to my wall, and we will be each other's favorite dogs. If you hear a howling, there is a howling going on. Beneath and above us, everyone is listening. They all know what is happening in the middle, where the dummy smiles on the nightstand and the black cat blinks on the wall. Black light, black heat, black mass. Black light, black heat, black mass. No light, no heat, no mass, no light, no heat, no mass. It's beer, celebrated here. I am stronger than myself. When the demon enters, I am wickeder than the greatest evil. When she conquers, I can do anything you beg me to. I can grant your most difficult plea for pain. I can dredge it up from my tortured gut and strike it on you until your acid skin is tainted. Cherry red, I will give you something I would never share, something I would not reveal to anyone, something so precious to me I could never part with it, because its loss would render me eviscerated. I can give it to you, I can give it to you, I will give it to you. Take it now, my pain, take it now, I can give it to you. You asked for it and now it is yours. My lover is on the bed. Stuffed animals arrayed around his head. He is face down and down for every pleasure.
no amount of money